Do you need light? Welcome to Seeking God with Leah Klein, Health and Wholeness Coach. And our verse for today is Psalm 18:28. For it is you who light my lamp. The Lord my God lightens my darkness. Are you walking in darkness right now? Maybe it is or feels like the valley of the shadow of death. Sometimes we have darkness because of the situation that we're going through at a particular moment. Sometimes we create our own darkness by trying to do too much and saying yes to a lot of things that probably some of which we should have said no to because, we're finite and we can't do everything, and God doesn't expect us to do everything. I know that may be a foreign concept to you, to think about the fact that God may not actually want you to do every single thing you're doing. We have to stop and ask. I recently had somebody remind me that of a situation they'd experienced it in their own lives, and that was when they were doing what God wanted them to be doing, they weren't running out of energy. But when they started doing things that God didn't want them to be doing, then all of a sudden they were crashing and burning. And that may be your story. That may be the situation you're in. I want to encourage you, ask God to shine His light so that you can see your path forward more clearly. Because He doesn't want us to be living in burnout. He doesn't want us to be wearing ourselves out so much that then He can't continue to use us. If we get to a certain point, there is no returning from it without a whole lot of rest, and it's better if you can stop before you get that far and actually step back and go, okay, what am I doing that I don't need to be doing? So ask God to shine His light. And if you're having trouble hearing Him and knowing what He wants you to do and what His purpose is for you, let me show you why that might be happening and how to connect more deeply with Him with my free ebook, Seeking God. And the link for that is with the video. It was either in the email that with the video, or it's also usually above or below the video as well. But I want you to really connect with Him. And if you don't connect with Him in the ways described in the book, then you're not going to be hearing from Him. You're going to keep doing, what you've been doing, and probably getting the same result, which is usually not very fruitful. It's usually crashing and burning and not experiencing the fulfillment He would have for you. So if you need some help actually making a retreat in God's creation happen for you, keep an eye out for my virtual retreat that is coming up very quickly. And I want you to connect with Him in a way you may never have connected before. And that is what He wants for you. So do check out the ebook. That gives you directions, but actually do something. Do make the time, take action to spend more time with God. And I wanted to wrap up our time with another song, Shine, Jesus, Shine. If you know it, feel free to sing along. If you don't, feel free to just listen. Lord, the light of your love is shining in the midst of the darkness shining. Jesus, light of the world, shine upon us. Set us free by the truth you now bring us. Shine on me, shine on me. Shine, Jesus, shine. Fill this land with the Father's glory. Blaze, Spirit, blaze. Set our hearts on fire. Flow, river, flow. Flood the nations with grace and mercy. Send forth your word, Lord, and let there be light. Lord, I come to your awesome presence, from the shadows into your radiance. By the blood I may enter your brightness. Search me, try me, consume all my darkness. Shine on me, shine on me. Shine, Jesus, shine. Fill this land with the Father's glory. Blaze, Spirit, blaze. Set our hearts on fire. Flow, river, flow. Flood the nations with grace and mercy. Send forth your word, Lord, and let there be light. I will see you next week with another verse. Look for that post for the virtual retreat. I would love to see you there. Bye-bye.